Oh my God, okay, you're here with me. So, hyper as ever. Tomorrow I'm going home for Christmas. Christmas. I love Christmas. Not every year. I mean, not every year. Because you know why? Should I turn this music down? Anyway, this is a very special Christmas edition because there is no such thing as reality. And all of you that are here with me, this is the best place you can be. You know why? Because this person right here, who is not a person, is it's simply just a made-up construct and this is a moment that can be recorded on the thing. And no, I'm not insane. I have started to, well, how can you say? Well, you've been following me. And you see all of this person go up and down during the year. And I am as free as a motherfucking bird right now, okay? And no, I'm not stoned or I'm not anything. I live in Amsterdam and I do that at night sometimes. Sometimes more than others because I love to be in the zone. Anyway, I'm as real as you're ever gonna get, like I think here. And that's what I'm gonna do to keep my subscribers if you're at all interested. And those of you who are not interested, because this ego of mine, wants to get rid of you or doesn't want to share with you, which is not even true, because nothing is true. The only truth that I know to be is love and unconditional love. And I'm gonna, that for sure you're gonna get here in this channel, okay? So since May 6th, my birthday, all you new subscribers, all you people who haven't watched which I've got 300 people to has watched my first vlog. So now I know that this channel is gonna be really about nothing. Because this is my experience and all I can share with you is a perspective, which to you is really nothing. But somehow, in some miraculous way, is that too loud? Is that too loud? Should I turn it down? I don't know, just in case, because so if you'll miss me, just 1 second. Is that going down? Oh, there you go. So, hi, I'm back right here. Okay, this is a very special Christmas. I forgot even where I was. I am living moment to moment. I am living moment to moment. Okay, so that's what you're gonna get from Maurice Causey the Valiant. Maurice Causey the Valiant is the brave, because I feel like he's brave to be able to put himself out there and to feel or to look ridiculous, because apparently there's some kind of reputation that my mind says I have to live up to. And I'm quite famous in this world, the dance world, and I get around. And I guess, you know, I got really tired in this experience of life of having to be the number one or be seen a certain way and do the same old thing that I did as a child to live up to everybody's expectations. Well, that I can tell you right now has been a trap. And I am living moment to moment, and I am realizing, like more and more. No, I've realized, but my stupid head sometimes can come into play, and I'll just let y'all know that. Because as soon as you figure out that you are not really a person, hello Jim Carrey, hello to like thousands and thousands of people, Alan Watts, they've been telling this for a very long time, that when you realize that you are not a person, you're not your name that your mom gave you or your dad or whatever, or any other kind of crap that people have told you who you are and you believe for a long time, you know, you're not your age, because I am 51 and there's a lot of shit that came from being like, for being like older, and you know, you grow up thinking all this shit and crap that you're gonna like fall apart by the age of like, you know, 30 or 20 or something, and that everybody's terrified of aging. All of these mental constructs, social things that tell you how you're supposed to be. Don't you realize that? So take a look. I may be jumping around because I don't know, I'm being inspired by, like, you know, I'm inspired by myself. I'm inspired by my own journey and my own thing. So, like, nothing is going to tell you who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be other than yourself. And that is, like, amazing. That is so amazing. So I'll go back to the reputation kind of thing that I've apparently had, that I kind of, I guess, been part of. And you all know, most of you know, I'm a famous teacher. Whatever that means with fame, because I can't, that word is just there, but it's fun, I guess. But I don't know, I get around. Some people like, some people don't like, and that's one of the secrets too, that you realize that you determine your worth by what people like and don't like. So I'm taking, like, 2018 is going to be quite amazing because I live from moment to moment. I just live from moment to moment. I don't live in some kind of past or future. I'm choosing this because it's my journey, my destiny, my my time on earth, which is, what am I here for? What am I here for? I am here to have fun with me, and I do what I want to do, and there's no right or wrong, and that's what I want to share with you. And if I'm yelling right now, I'm yelling because I feel like I want to be heard. You know, like, but I don't want to be heard in the sense of like me trying to give you anything, because I don't have anything to give you. It's just like all the teachers and all the wisdom that I've learned and read from, because I needed to get away from this so-called suffering that is just like kind of an illusion. Because when you compare yourself, or when you feel like you need to achieve in this world, or like you got to keep that charade up, and you learn that that's supposed to give you some kind of like security in yourself, and that you're really confident, and you're like, you know, the best thing, and you're just living your dream, and like, you know, or living everybody else's dream about what you're supposed to do. Oh my God, it's just like insanity. It's all insanity. It's all crazy, and it's all just stupid. It really is. It really is. You're the creator of your own reality, and if you haven't gotten on that boat, then stay off. Stay off the boat and just watch and see how that helps you out when you're conforming and you do the right societal things so you can feel good. Because at night you gotta sleep. And I've said that so many times that I'm gonna say it again. At night you gotta sleep, right? So, do I get angry? No, I don't get angry. First of all, like, I'll tell you one thing. Do no harm. Do no harm. Do no harm to yourself, nor to anyone else. Everybody has their own perspective. Like, right now what pops into my mind is my grandmother. My grandmother has her own perspective. Like, she probably thinks I'm gonna die and go to hell because I've done everything against everything that she thinks will get me into the kingdom of heaven. Well, I'm sorry, Big Mama, but anyway, she doesn't hate me. My Big Mama's always been like, because it's Christmas, I'm talking about my grandmother. My grandmother has always been supportive with me, like always. She hasn't agreed with anything that I've done, basically, except for being a dancer, or I don't even know if she agrees with that, because she's proud of me being successful. But the choices I make, such as my tattoo, because right now I'm going to tell you, I'm in a very free space because I want you to be in a free space. I want to show you my tattoo. Look at Bob. This is Bob. And Bob is my new dragon, and Bob is Bob the Dragon, a very common name in the world. Can you imagine, like, naming people? Yeah, I see I'm gonna go off, like, names, you know, like, it's what you get, and so people name people Robert Bob. Anyway, I went off on that too. Oh, I'm itching. Because you have to put lotion on Bob. Bob is my negative voice that arises in me and says that I have to do something so I can feel much more comfortable. Which I don't listen to him, but he's very sweet. He means well because, why wouldn't he mean well? It's the contrast that I need. So Bob the Dragon is kind of the contrast that I need, or the voice that arises and tells me that I'm stupid or insane, or that people are gonna think I'm crazy, all this stuff. I am dropping all that. So I don't really care. I have no reputation to uphold. I don't care. If, you know, it's like my mind says, you gotta be yourself. And you're gonna be yourself if one day, that it doesn't work for other people, I will know that I'm myself and that I'm being myself. And nothing will change that. I do not need to achieve anything. I don't care where I go. I don't care where I create. I don't have a preference of this and that. Preferences arise, but sometimes by not judging situations and conditions, or like who I'm supposed to dance with, or who I'm supposed to be creative with, or create with, you know, like the elite. I dance with the elite company, so I guess in my mind I felt like I needed to continue as the elite and be a choreographer in the elite. So well, that doesn't happen, so I don't care. Does it determine my worth or my creativity? No, it just makes me unique, and I have incredible opportunities. I travel all over the world and do my thing, and I don't judge it. No, I don't judge it or label it. The most important thing for me is to meet people and be with people. Maybe I seem defensive on that, but whatever. It just arises. I have no... everything for me is about accepting myself, loving myself, being free, not giving a fuck what you think, what my grandmother thinks, what anybody thinks, because it's coming from a pureness in me. And that pureness is my heart, and my heart is so full of gratitude and love in everything that I do. I'm not a victim. I used to be a victim, and I used to like to tell the story of my abuse. And yes, #MeToo is there. And sometimes when I think about the past and the abuse that happened to me as a child, or as my first teacher abused me a lot, to my ballet teacher, but that's a whole nother thing, because easily the ego can get involved in that and want you to feel sorry for me. So, and if you have that experience, you can watch that play. All of these things arise, and I feel okay to talk about those things, and I feel fine. But this is not the moment, because it is Christmas, and is there a time and place? I don't know. I think those are social constructs in time and place. And I'm not supposed to jump around, because that shows that I may be a little bit bipolar. Please believe that I'm bipolar if you want to think that. Because you gotta label it and you gotta understand it. Because that's what humans do. They label things to, if they don't understand them. It's like me being gay. A lot of people are not gay, so they are judging me and saying that my lifestyle is wrong, because they're right. How dare them. Oh no, it's a superiority thing. The superiority complex comes into play with a lot of people. But that's around you, and that's necessary, because it's the contrast to teach you that you're not superior. So I am like living my life so fully from every moment. I don't care. I just do no harm, and I respect, and I love. I just love my life, and people can't stand that, I think sometimes. This is what my head says. But it's all in my head, so... Hyper, diaper, piper, ting-tong, ling-along. Yeah, I'm feeling so good this morning, and just being in the space and being free. And whatever comes out of me, comes out of me. So that, my friends, is part of this channel. Causey the Valiant. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about anything other than love. And acceptance. And human drama is like so far vorbei. That means vorbei in German, because I lived in Germany. Vorbei means it's over. So any kind of attachment to anything, attachments are not happening anymore. They may try to, my conditioned mind try to hijack me and make me attached to something, or that I have to be some kind of, you know, seen as this. All of that is crap. All of it is crap, 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 crap. Bullshit, bullshit. So if any of you choreographers or creators or teachers out there think that you have all the answers, you probably maybe do for yourself, but 9 billion people on the planet, so many unique perspectives. So what are we all running to get and be or whatever? So I want to be the shining example to you that's just a free guy who doesn't give a fuck and who is finding that more and more, and observing, seeing through, looking at myself, observing myself. All you gotta do is observe yourself and your brain and all this stuff, right? Like strange, like that you feel uncomfortable. It's part of it. Feeling comfortable, feeling uncomfortable. It's the yin and yang. It's all there. But it's just a play and there's nothing matters. Nothing matters in this love except for joy and love. And that's what I'm gonna share with you. That's just what I'm gonna share with you. That's all I'm gonna share with you. And sometimes I maybe cry, and sometimes I laugh, and sometimes sometimes I am really silly, and sometimes I'm serious, and all those things that this entity that I call Maurice, or this person, or this thing, goes through, because it's just, I am a vehicle of expression. I am a vehicle of, like, a spirit having the human experience, a soul having a human experience, all that stuff is construct. And they make sense and at some point, but what makes sense? We are on a planet, a beautiful planet that floats in the universe. And I can be aware. And like, my fellow human beings have been out there and looked at it apparently, and it's just a mass of gases just float, and it's a miracle, right? So there's like life on it. There's life in the galaxies too, which is happening in my experience. A belief is only something you keep thinking. So that's what also may be a construct. No, it is a construct, but that's what I believe. So nothing matters, but I'm here to experience things. So I shoot rockets of desire, and I desire for this, but that's also a desire. So I'm on the fence with that. Like, desire is desire. All I desire is love. And in order to let that happen, I just let go, because everything is love. Like, everything around me is love and God. Love and God are synonymous to me. And gratitude and all those things. Dream, believe, and achieve. That's just part of my journey and what I am feeling. Because I have a lot of dreams, and they include love and unconditional and harmony and love and peace and harmony. I am like, my mind is judging me at the moment that I'm really hyper and bipolar. I am not at all. Like, it's so funny because that's the past experience involved in my moment and is saying that. But I'm not. So if you want a crazy, wild guy who has emotions, who is not free, and whose hair maybe looks different in the morning, or, you know, just the kind of a free guy, and people can interact or not interact. I don't have any of that, baby, to interact. But I'm gonna keep on doing this channel, and I'm going to, 2018 is full already. I am booked 2018, 2019. Hi, China. You want to see China? China. Let me see if I can pick her up. It's my, no, she ran away. My year is full. So people don't know what they're gonna get. They're gonna get a really great, warm-hearted person who I will always support people I'm around. If they support me, and it's not too late, and it takes a lot to make me not want to go in your direction, because I believe, like, love is unconditional, and I accept everybody to a point. I guess why would you spend time with people who are, you know, not on the same wavelength? But that is I do that sometimes because I love everybody and I have compassion and empathy and all those kind of things. So there's no judging in that. So I just live and let live. But there's definitely some people that just are really stinky and Scroogey like that. So, right? Life is an absolutely stunning, unfolding event. And I'm unfolding right here with you out loud because you deserve this. You deserve this. I deserve this. And we are all going to be in this together. And right now, all 93 of you that are with me right now, like if you're watching this during the holidays or whatever, that you're gonna get a realness from me. So I am real, and I just share my realness because that's just who I am. And it's just beautiful. I'm gonna be with my family now, and I'm gonna be with you're my family. You're my YouTube family. And I'm so grateful for all of you being here watching me and watching this silliness and watching this seriousness, from silliness to seriousness, but always happy and grateful. Grateful and gratitude from all that arises and falls with this channel. I'm gonna fly now to Alabama to see my family and share love with my family unconditionally. We've been through so much and I love them, and I can talk forever about them because they're very special. May all your Christmases be white, whatever that means. And just let go and share love. That's just a message. That's my message. Joy to the world. Oh, joy is in every little thing. Yes. Love. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have a nice one. Bye.